Hi guys, Shaz here. Let's talk about how mobile game studios make billions and billions of dollars. There's one that you might all know about, and it's King, and their major game is Candy Crush, right? I'm about to tell you the headline straight away. So King was founded in 2003, right? And they make $2.5 billion a year from mobile games. That is $6.8 million a day. Did you hear that? $6.8 million a day, yeah? And they've got a 35% margin, which means they're making nearly $900 million a year in profit. And you know, you wonder why Shaz runs a mobile game studio, right? Because one day, I hope that we will make something that does as well as that. And you know what they say? If you keep on going, you eventually hit your mark or somewhere near it. And you know, over time, you get good at what you do. So one day, you never know, Shaz's company might be worth $1 billion. King started online, just like me. King started with their games being online and people would play them on Flash sites. And that's how I started in 2004 as well. Used to have a game site called Flash Games 247 where people came and played games. And then King graduated to mobile games, and so did I. You know what happened after King were doing so well? They got acquired by Blizzard, the guys that make World of Warcraft. In 2016, Blizzard paid $6 billion for that business. So they might make about $900 million a year now, maybe over $1 billion, but they paid 6 times the profit, and the owners walked away like laughing. So let's get into how they make loads of money. Candy Crush, right? I've dissected that many times over my lifetime. They make loads of money by having small transactions in the game. You might think, oh, these transactions are like 99 pence or 99 cents or 1.99 or 4.99. Believe you me, in this game, the target market is ladies, housewives, and in their spare time, they can pick up Candy Crush, play it for a minute or two, and then put it down. And they can play a level and then put it down, or they can play 10 levels. So that game is really good at being a game that you can pick up, put down, whether it's for a minute or it's 20 minutes or an hour. Now, they did start off with having that game funded by ads and no in-app purchases or very little in-app purchases. But in 2013, they abandoned that and they went all out in-app purchases. So, how do they get people to spend? There's a moment called the hell yeah moment. Right, Shaz, what is the hell yeah moment? When you're playing that game, you'll get to a certain point, right, where the level is just about to end or you've got 1 life left, and you win that by that 1 life. So you play that level for about a minute or two, and then you go bam, and you complete the level, and the sounds and the colorfulness and all of that, and you feel like your endorphins are popping, right? And it's like, yes, I only had 1 life left and I won that. So that's the hell yeah moment. There's the opposite to that, where's the hell no moment, where you've got 1 life left and you've lost, and they're now saying, you know what, spend coins, do whatever, and get 5 more lives. And that's how they get you to spend. And you know what? It might seem that it's only 99 pence for some bunch of coins or, you know, some power up. But guess what? People end up doing that 99 cents a few times a day, a few times a week, a few times a month. And their players stay around for years. So imagine that you do it twice a week. So that's about $2. Then you do it for the whole year. That's $100. And there's plenty of people in that game that have spent hundreds of dollars. These points are called pinch points, where they pinch you for the money without you realizing it. And because it's such a small transaction, you don't really care. Also, the game keeps you in by having haptics, like the phone buzzes when something happens, and by having a variety, so you start off with 1 color of blocks, then move to many colors, or there's just different things to do, even though the core gameplay is moving blocks to make more of them, and they explode and they get rid of blocks. They get more and more people into the game by getting them to add Facebook friends and Apple friends and Google friends and just friends in general via email. And what happens is they have a board that you go up, it's the levels. And what happens is human nature is to compete with people. So even if you get a friend to come into the game and then you look at the board and they're at level 500 because you can see them, and they're your Facebook friend, and you get notifications saying they're at level 500 or stage 500, you're trying to beat them all the time. So you enjoy the game because it's got all this thing that fires off and your dopamine is high and all of that. And then you've got the competitive thing of, oh my God, I'm only 2 levels behind them, I can beat them. And guess what happens when you're 2 levels behind and you just can't beat the level? Isn't it easy to go 99 cents and get ahead of them? And then your friend's doing the same thing. That's how Candy Crush makes all of this money. You know what? There's another thing that you might not know. Candy Crush only monetize a small percentage of their overall player base, right? So it's probably between 10 and 20% of people who pay that 99 cents a week or $5 a week, and there's 80 or 90% of people who play for free. But it's those 80 or 90 that their friends are trying to chase that keeps them spending, and it's been made so easy. I hope that helped, and you can help me, guys, by pressing like. Go on, like. And you know what? I'll donate some money to charity for every like. And then if you're really enjoying my videos, if you subscribe, it'll help me level up. Don't die average, keep going, and let's see you next time. Thank you for watching.